And this is what made me, in January of last year, to issue Executive Order number 1 that established a 4-tier development committee, at the very apex being the National Development Implementation Cabinet Committee, comprising of my government. And this apex committee that is chaired by the Honorable Fred Matiang'i, Minister for Interior, and who chairs this on a regular weekly basis, also receives technical support from the National Development Implementation Technical Committee, which comprises our principal secretaries, who are the chief operating officers in government, who also in turn meet again on a weekly basis to review where we are, especially on our flagship projects and our momentum towards achieving our Big Four agenda. The third tier to that is the regional tier, where we have now also involved our regional development implementation committees led by our regional commissioners, so that we are also able to focus not just on the national picture, but also to take a look at where we are in each region when it comes to the specific projects that we are implementing in the 47 counties across our country. The third and fourth tiers introduced, and the active participation of our national government administration officials at the grassroots level, I believe has also tremendously helped in the realization of tangible development outcomes. This conference, and I strongly believe this like no other, is a unique opportunity for all of us across the continent to discuss the building blocks of a new African Renaissance, a chance for us to consolidate our thinking around aspects of leadership that are so critical to enable us to deliver on results and a forward momentum towards the realization of what I believe we all share in common, and that is our Africa Vision 2063. We recognize that our success was also breeding new challenges, especially with reference to my administration's Big Four agenda. Its scale, and indeed I believe its audacity, within a constrained time framework, called for a change of tact, a modification of our current delivery philosophy that recognized this changing landscape for all stakeholders, from driving projects which were very concentrated within the national government. The wide scope of our Big Four agenda brought into sharp focus the need to increase our presence even at the grassroots levels, and to work even closer with our devolved units and elected leaders to really bring to bear the full reach of our administrative infrastructure. Over the last 2 years, there has been a steady improvement in project completion, absorption of project funding, as well as accountability of projects. And this has also been central in the coordination of my administration's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. What we then should be doing really is trying to foster and give private sector that comfort, yeah? Because at the end of the day, I think you will agree with me, governments are not there to do business. Governments are there to facilitate business. And this is where maybe we can work together to see how we can give comfort and encouragement to private sector players to come in and through their investment fill in our development gap, grow prosperity, create employment, and create hope, most importantly, you know, for our young people. As you know, for sure, not only do we share a common historical heritage, but also the European Union is also, without doubt, our largest single trading bloc. And that does not only apply to Kenya, it applies basically to to the entire continent.